I'm in Arches National Park on my way to go do the Devil's Garden Loop, which is about a 5-mile loop through some of the most scenic arches here at Arches National Park. I decided to take the back way in, so I'm going through the Willow Springs Road, which is an 8-mile back way into the national park on a 4x4 road. So you definitely need a 4x4 with high clearance to be able to do this road. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. There's no lines to go in this way. They don't even check your national park pass. I do have one, so don't worry. Apparently this was the historic entrance to the park many moons ago. So it's low 80s right now, sun is shining. It is a beautiful fall day here in Arches National Park. So let's go see some arches. Well, I made it to the trailhead here for the Devil's Garden. I went ahead and aired up my tires, so I don't have to do that later because I had aired them down in order to off-road a little bit, but it looks like it's still pretty crowded. There's some parking spots, fortunately, but this is definitely a popular trail, which is always fun for me because when I talk to a camera, I feel like a very big weirdo, and especially when I'm by myself, I'm just some weirdo doing a trail, talking to a camera. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking to a camera on a trail. Okay, fork in the road. Let's do the loop. We're gonna go the primitive trail, which starts this way. And scrambling and climbing on uneven surfaces. Not recommended for icy. Sounds good, let's go. I'm almost 2 miles in and I haven't seen an arch yet. So what's going on here? But I'm also on the primitive trail. I think behind me here, if I looked at the map, right off of here is a little spur that there's something called the Black Cave Arch. So I'm gonna go check it out, see if I can find it. If not, I'll just get lost in the canyons, come find my body and get the film. But we'll see if I can find it. Fun. Nice that it's shady. And some scrambling shoes. Also help. Go up. Yeah. The answer is always up. Super grippy. Unless I made a dumb decision. So I think I actually went the wrong way. The Black Cave Arch, I think, is actually not in this guy here it came up, but the next little rib on the other side. So I'm gonna go back down and see if I can't go around to see it. If not, that's fine. This was a fun little scramble. Two miles in, and I'm still archless. I have a feeling that's user error though, and not the park's fault. This is fun. I don't know, I came to the back of this slot canyon, and there's nothing here. I just probably am bad at finding it. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Nice. I took the bait, and I went down a third slot canyon that had a lot of traffic going down it in the hopes that I might actually find this Black Cave Arch. So I either struck out, and this is my third swing, or I'm about to find it. Okay. Navigating some brush. I think it's kind of promising. It's promising that there's something behind me there that looks cave-ish. Well, I don't see an arch. It's just a really cool slot canyon. Well, strike three, I'm out. No arch here, so I'm gonna stop taking the bait on these little slot canyons because they're super fun, but I would do this all day, and I actually want to finish this loop, and I actually want to see some arches. So no more taking the side trails. Let's go back to the main trail. Gotta go up, I guess. Interesting. Three and a half miles in, and I finally found an arch. It's called the Top Story Arch. And there she blows. I'm sucking air quite a bit when I'm running this, and I was wondering why I'm breathing so hard, and then I realized, oh, it's because this national park is over 5,000 feet elevation. For some reason I thought it was lower than that. I'm almost to the end of the primitive trail, and then I'll be back on with all the regular people who don't do primitive trails, so I probably won't record a bunch then, and it might be hard to run, and I'll be going easy because I don't want to like ride over kids and moms and people in wheelchairs and all that. I don't want to mess up their time. And it looks like the regular trail ends right at this arch up here, which is pretty cool. Here it is, the Black Arch Overlook. You see, could have just come to scenic without doing all what I did. It's very pretty. I'm sure you can see it right there. Well, I was over there. I just must have missed it because I'm not very smart sometimes. But I had fun wasting, 45 minutes going up those slot canyons. That was fun. Well, there's no summit on this trip, but this is about as close as I'm gonna get. I'm right at the end of the main trail, finished the primitive trail, and behind me just a little ways is a double arch, but this is kind of a spire. You walk along this rib where you get a view of, you feel like everything. I know there's probably higher spots, but it is so calm and beautiful out here. And the sun is just hitting these cliffs behind me. And you can just see for 100 miles. You feel like you can see all the way to Colorado. What a place. What a place. Hey, found another arch. Pretty cool. Well, that's it. Finished the Devil's Garden. With my extracurricular activities was about the 10K exactly, or a little less. That was a lot of fun though. That primitive trail was the most fun. It was just second class. There was no third class moves, but I enjoyed it a lot. I heard that the primitive trail is the hardest trail in the park. So take that with a grain of salt. Devil's Garden, Arches National Park, pretty special place. I had a lot of fun.